Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the Nick Rampero studio on the expansive first floor of the Winners and Winers Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Deep-3. As always, if you would be so kind, give us a thumbs up for this video if you dig what we're doing. Man, you guys mashed it yesterday. We had like 120 likes. Beautiful thing. And of course, if you haven't done so already, keep the momentum going. Get yourself subscribed to our YouTube channel. Get notified every time we put up brand new content, including coming very soon. We're going to be doing some live and also recorded interview shows. We're getting I'm getting trained, baby. I'm getting trained on our video system, and hopefully should have everything in place here. Let's say within a week to 10 days. How about that? So we'll see what happens. Of course, then we have to start scheduling guests, but should be fun. Get notified. Get subscribed to the channel. And yeah, good time to do that. We're gonna have a lot of fun, a lot of good information. We're gonna have all kinds of people from the spectrum of all kinds of sports, including some hockey people. I know people have been asking about hockey picks. I'm not a hockey guy, as we've talked about in the past. So I'm looking forward to having some people that know the blue line from the goal line, or I don't even know. So so that'll be fun. Stay tuned for that. Get subscribed. All right. And, of course, let us know what you're playing in the comment section. Man, we had a lot of good handicappers today. If you don't normally do it, you might want to stick around for the shout-outs. Had some guys that did a great job. I had two guys go 5-0. Neither one of them are capper of the day. All right, there's a teaser for you. And, of course, don't forget to check out winnersandwhiners.com and statsalt.com. Kind of the straw that stirs the drink around here. And they are a fantastic place for deep dives into every game going on in America every single day. Statsalt.com and winnersandwhiners.com. All right. And, of course, if you're interested in more of my picks, I do provide a link in the description for my premium picks. We'd love to have you over there. Got some deals going on now as we are halfway through the football season. And got some... we're starting to knock the price down a little bit. So if you've ever thought about doing it, now's be a good time to get your stuff over there and check it out. All right. So, quick recap of yesterday's action. Man, yeah, we had really nothing was close. They were all sort of rocking chair and reverse rocking chair games. As we had Coastal Carolina team total under. That was no problemo there, as they scored Zippo. So there. They ended up scoring a touchdown. I'm sorry, they did put up 7 there at the very end, but not enough to threaten that total of 22. That easy win, and just as easily was our loss on the Chargers and the Oakland first half under 23.5. You knew when you saw that pick six. My God, Rivers looked terrible most of that game. Threw a couple nice passes, but it's so frustrating to watch him. And I talk to the people on the premium video. You watch Rivers sometimes, and you're like, I don't know how this team ever wins a game. And then sometimes they play like they did against Green Bay last week, and you're like, I don't know how they ever lose a game. So just a psycho team. Kind of the same with the Raiders. Ugly game all the way around. And we had our standalone video. We also had the under 48 in that one. So we had the last drive. Completely screwed us on that. Completely screwed us on our premium pick as well. And our other premium pick that went down the tubes, our Deep-3 was the Temple Owls, the over in that game. Nope, not so much. That was the first time, by the way, I think in 21 games the Temple had not gotten to 20 points. So congratulations. You're welcome, Temple. Glad we could get on you and keep you down there to 17 points. Well done. And nice of your defense to show up again for the first time in about a month and a half. Thanks very much. So 1-2, we got the Deep-3, 1-1 on the premium side. We lose the Chargers game. We did have the Chargers on the money line there, but we did have the Louisiana Lafayette Cajuns to cover 14. That was easily done. They just ripped their face off and never looked back there as far as Coastal Carolina goes. So anyway, we go 2-3 on the day, and somebody made a comment. I just checked as the games were ending up. Said. First half under and the Temple over. Don't quit your day job. Man, do I have a bad piece of news for that dude about what my day job is. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? Take a look at tonight's games. We're taking a look in the college football world as the Central Florida Knights travel to Oklahoma and take on the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. Don't call them the Hurricanes. It is the Golden Hurricane. Hurricane is plus 17 in this one. The Knights, they have one of the best offenses in college football. They have a great quarterback, great receivers. They have 4 running backs in the rotation who all rank in the top 20 in the American Athletic Conference as far as yards go. But, and they have 2 losses by a total of 4 points. They're probably the best non-Power 5 school in the country. But here's the deal. They haven't been great at covering big numbers, all right? They're just 2-4 against the spread with double-digit spreads. And Tulsa, in spite of kind of an up-and-down season, inconsistent play, they have had really good games against their toughest competition. They went to triple overtime against SMU. They lost by 11 against Cincinnati, a game where they were an 18-point dog. And they had a 1-point loss to Memphis in their last game, where they actually missed a last-second field goal that would have won it for them. So they stay close. You look at them; it's kind of one of those deals. They beat the number all 3 of those games. They beat the number by 6 points in those games. They struggle against the big boys, the Power 5 schools. They had blowout losses against Chuba Hubbard and Oklahoma State, and the Michigan State defense as well wreaked havoc on them. But when they play in their own weight class, they've gone 3-1 against the spread on lines greater than 9. Much like that Miami pick night before last, you look at it on paper, and you're thinking there's no way this team can keep up with Central Florida. But yet, time and time again, they do it. I think Tulsa hangs around just enough in this one to cover the 17 points. Give me the Golden Hurricane plus the 3 scores. And we're going to take a look in the Pac-12 as the Washington Huskies travel to Corvallis to take on the Oregon State Beavers. Right now, as of this recording, the Beavers are a 10.5-point favorite. Got 2 teams headed in opposite directions in this one, but not the ones you think. Oregon State's actually won 3 of their last 4, and with one more Pac-12 conference victory, they will equal their total of conference victories for the last 3 years. Yikes, that's a program on the mend right there. The defense playing pretty well. They've got 2 absolute sack specialists, including Hamilcar Rashed, whose 12 sacks trail only Heisman hopeful Chase Young of Ohio State. By the way, Chase Young is the guy that should win the Heisman as the best college football player in the nation. I do predict him to go 1-1 in the draft. Although, you never know. All the teams, they really need quarterbacks. You got Tua coming out this year, so, I might be over my skis there. But I think he is the best player in college football. Certainly should win the Heisman. Come at me. They're stout against the run. They held Arizona to just 3.1 yards per carry in their last game. They probably had their best running back tandem in the Pac-12. Got a nice little quarterback in Jake Luton. He's having a nice year, especially throwing to wide receiver Isaiah Hodgson, whose 12 TDs are second in the country. The Huskies, they are coming off 2 tough losses to 2 tough teams as they lost to Oregon and Utah. The defense is fine. It's not the quality that we've seen from Washington in the past years, though. They finally got caught up with the injury bug and graduation. They've struggled at time in the secondary. The secondary is young, and they are prone to make mistakes. The Beavers, man, they're just 2 games away from a bowl bid. I think this home crowd will be fired up. You guys have seen this before. Weird shit happens on Friday nights, and I think we've got another one right here. The Huskies, I think they eventually wear them down, but to the point where they eke out a win. But I think the Beavers keep it close in front of the home faithful. Give me those buck-toothed Beavers plus the 10.5 points. And we're going to take a look in the NBA as the Memphis Grizzlies travel down to the Sunshine State, take on the Orlando Magic. Looking at the total here of 208. I'm about to utter the 3 scariest words in sports betting. Are you ready? I've got a hunch. All right. The Magic, they've shown signs of breaking out of their scoring slump the last couple of games. They are still tied for, I think they are dead last in the NBA in shooting. However, they shot 48.8% from the field against Dallas. They still sucked from beyond the arc, shooting just 26%. They're shooting 26% on the season, but it's not really their game right now. They've been pounding the ball inside. They've been running the offense through the low post, and that sets up well against this Grizzly team that is pushing the pace and occasionally plays defense. Memphis has allowed 110 points or more in 6 of their 7 games. I think the Magic, they get it going tonight with a little bit of home cooking. Maybe Maybe they have some of those Joe's stone crabs brought up from Miami for the occasion. Whatever it is, whatever you eat down there in Orlando, I think it does our boys well as they take care of business right here. This might even be the night they shoot 30% from downtown. Dare to dream, everybody. I like the Memphis-Orlando over 208. And I like the Oregon State Beavers plus the 10.5 points. And I do enjoy the Tulsa Golden Hurricane plus 17. It is dogs and an over tonight. It is over dogs, everybody. So get yourself down on those 3 games at the end of the night. You guys can join me. We will fire up our weekend in the right direction, and we will head back to the window. All right? All right, kids, let's take a look and see how the shout-outs did tonight. You guys did very well. Very, very good night. Most of you did not play anything that I did, so congratulations on that. Mikey Butler started off in great shape. He went 4-1 on the day. He missed only the under 49 in the NFL game. Mikey, so close to a perfect night. 1 drive, man. I talked about it to my premium folks. This really should be the week of, can we get one fucking stop on defense? We have just been 1 stop away from a really, really good week, both on the premium side and on the Deep-3. Again, we couldn't get it tonight. It cost us the premium pick, and it cost us our standalone under 48. My kingdom for defense. All right, so Mikey, 4-1 plus 290. Very nicely done. Kyle Z, retroactive shout out for him. I missed him yesterday. Didn't see his comment. Went and checked. Still not there. Thanks, YouTube. He took my picks yesterday, and he went 2-0 on his own. Well done, Kyle, and a belated shout out to you, my friend, for going 3-2 on the day. Moon Gang 786. He said he also liked that Dallas Mavericks pick yesterday. Yeah, dude, I love that. They took a 7-point lead into the 4th quarter. I think we're cruising. They were down 2. And they beat them by 9 in the 3rd quarters. And here we go. They're just going to put their foot on the gas and beat the shit out of these guys. Didn't happen. They let them back in the game. Robert McCary said, Rob Max back again. And he had a couple of. He had the Raiders plus 1. He had Josh Jacobs over 81 yards. He got close. He got 71. And he had a darts play, which is very cool. Except I couldn't find it. It was Nathan Aspinall. I looked on SofaScore, or was it SoftScore, SofaScore, whatever it is. I looked on the PDC website. So, dude, you have to tell me what it is. He was laying minus 210. I'm assuming that he won, and I'm assuming that Rob Mack had a winning day, but I don't know for sure. So as it stands right now, waiting on our darts play. So far, he's juiced. C-Dub, have a day, brother. How about that? C-Dub put up 5 picks. Want to know how many of them hit? How about 5? 5-0 plus 500 on the day. Well done, C-Dub. You knew it was coming. You know, C-Dub kind of been grinding around here, losing a unit, losing half a unit. You're like, he's got a big day coming, and it hit for sure. Daniel Ruan had 3 NBA picks, hit 2 of them. Nicely done, Daniel. 2-1 plus 78. If you don't read Daniel's stuff, he puts very nice little capsules out there about why he makes the picks that he does. It's very cool, and it's good information. And it ended up hitting 2 out of 3 tonight, 67% all day long, you guys. Steve Godon. Steve, he had 5 plays, and he ended up hitting 3 of them, as he had the first quarter over in the Cajuns game, first quarter over in the Chargers game, and he had those Temple Owls to cover. They did all of that. He goes 3-2 plus 90 on the day. Ninja 13, man, there's the bad beat of the night right there. Ninja 13 had the Islanders on the money line. He had the Capitals and Panthers over. That one came in no problem. 9. The Islanders had a 3-0 lead going into the 3rd period. Gave it up after they would won. What, they won 10 in a row, 9 in a row, whatever their streak was. It was ridiculous. And coughed it up and lost it in overtime. Nice job, Isles. So Ninja ends up in a day he should have gone 2-0. He ends up getting juiced. And he said, "Yeah, wow, bad beat. It certainly was." Darwin Tenko. Darwin had a nice day. Missed only on the Florida Panthers, but he did hit the Penguins. So see, it's a 0-sum game. Ninja, for every winner for every loser there's a winner. As he had the Penguins in that Islanders game, and he also had Winthrop, which makes me think of Trading Places every time I see Winthrop playing. He went 2-1 plus 85. Looking good, Darwin. Feeling good, Billy Ray. Cyrus Quing, winner from a couple days ago. He had a couple of plays and not the best day for Cyrus, but he'll be back with some winners in the very near future. Hammer and Hank, he had the Raiders, but he also had UAB minus the points. They did not cover the spread. They did win, but not cover. Hank got juiced. Ed Pincus. Hey, Ed, have a day, brother. He had Maple Leafs. He had the Raiders. He had the Raiders over. He had Temple leaving money. And he had a small play on Clemson. You know what? We call it a play like every other. That means he went 5-0 plus 500. Nice job, Mr. P. Again, zero-sum game. For every loser, there is a winner. So we get beat on the over and San Diego. God damn it. We get beat on the over and Los Angeles. And Ed cashes 2 tickets. You know what? I always say it. If we're going to lose, I'm glad that some of you guys are on the other side. That I feel like I'm just handing my money to you instead of giving it to the casino. That makes me, oddly enough, feel a little bit better. David Froggen. David, again, have a day. He had a parlay yesterday. Didn't work out. You know what? Kept his powder dry. Fired another parlay. And boom, this one paid off. He had the Raiders. He had the Celtics under 216. And he had Clemson minus 20. Hey, David. How about hitting that parlay for plus 600? That was a very, very nice play. I want to check one thing here real quick, guys. I want to make sure that I got that Celtics play right. Yeah, that one did stay under. Okay, because I know the Celtics covered big time. I just want to make sure I didn't transpose it. Yes, David did go 1-0 on his 3-team parlay plus 600. Nice job. KC Martin, another compliment for the haircut. Absolutely, brother. You know it. Rocking the high and tight right now. Derek Saunders. Derek did hit the Blackhawks in the NHL, missed on a couple of others. James Shrewsbury. These Shrewsburys have Shrewsburys. Sorry, James, I promise. At least I'll promise I'll try. That'll be the only time I do that joke. He said the lock of the week is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers over the Arizona Cardinals. So we'll keep an eye on that one as game time approaches on Sunday. King Ham. The King, well, he hit the Temple Owls, and then decided that that was all he wanted to win for the night. So he had a kind of a rough night, 1-3. He is a Coastal Carolina alum, so that his night was not any better by watching the old home team there against the Louisiana Lafayette Raging Cajuns as they threw the ball, right? Coastal Carolina lines up. They're going to stop the run. And, all the kid did was throw the ball. They've been a good passing offense, better than average. Good for a running team. They hadn't been that good. That was a hell of a night. So, sorry, King. At least you deserved a victory on your bets. Having to watch your alma mater go down in flames there. Sorry, brother. Coastal Carolina, very cool school, by the way. I've been through there, and it's a beautiful area. I like it very, very much. The astute Aardvark. He had a parlay sniff. He had it on the over, but he also tailed us on the Chargers. And that, we all know how that ended up. Steven Tejada, he played a little parlay tonight. And not tonight, Steven, but I know another guy that always puts good picks up, and I know he'll be back there tomorrow. So, our Pazza Cappers for the day. Daniel Ruan, 2-1 plus 78. Darwin Tengo, 2-1 plus 85. Steve Godin, 3-2 plus 90. Mikey Butler, 4-1 plus 290. C-Dub, 5-0 plus 500. Ed Pincus, 5-0 plus 500. Any other day, that'd be our tie for Capper of the Day, but not today, says David Froggen, as he goes 1-0 on his 3-team parlay plus 600. David, you, my friend, are our Capper of the Day. Congratulations. If you do have any picks for, the Saturday games, for all the college football games, you got something you're digging there, let us know what it is. Hell, maybe it's college basketball. Maybe it's NBA. Maybe it's NHL. I don't know. A lot of games to choose from on Saturday. Whatever your favorite one is, if you throw it up in the comment section tomorrow, I'll make sure the word gets out, all right? We'll be your Capper of the Day, Play of the Day, the COD-POD, if you will. All right, guys. That's going to do it for today. Thanks very much for watching. As always, no matter what happens, hey, man, what do you say we meet back here tomorrow about the same time, and we'll do what we do. We'll bitch about our bad beats and all the stupid Chargers Raiders stuff. We'll brag about our fat stacks just like David, Ed, and C-Dub are going to be doing. And then, because it's going to be Saturday, where else would you rather be? We're going to jump in there, we're going to fire it up, and we'll do it all again. All right? You guys have a great day. Good luck on all your action, And we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.